What was it like to go from a season where you're that close to making the title game to last season where you lose your first 7 and kind of have a rough go of it?
Well, I think we had a lot of more leadership when we almost made it to the title game. A lot of seniors that knew what they were doing and played football for a long time. And then going last year, we only had like 3 seniors, so the leadership kind of lacked. And we had a new coach, so we just had to find ourselves that season. And so, yeah.
Do you feel like experience this year is a little bit higher than it was last year?
Yeah, I think so. Along with coaching too, like last year it was Coach Rum's first year of coaching, and so it was kind of rough for everybody. Nobody really knew what we were doing, And this year we know what we're doing, we know what we're going into, and I think we're ready for the season.
Last year was your first year as starter, right, as a quarterback?
Yeah.
Do you feel more comfortable now? Do you feel?
I do, yeah. 2 years ago when I was a freshman, I was Cody's backup, and he taught me a lot. I learned a lot going into last season. I felt pretty confident and comfortable back there, and I think that's why I had the success I had when I started.
Was there any pressure? Cody Ariano, obviously a really good quarterback for going to college. Was there any pressure last year to fill his shoes?
I didn't feel the pressure, but I knew that I had standards that he set for Glenns Ferry. I didn't really hold it on myself to be as good as he was as a sophomore.
Going to keep the mullet all year? Is that something that's been consistent over the last couple years?
No, but
you have to cut
try
it.
Try something.
Okay, like Ruger Jennings up in Gooding last year. So did you play 2 years ago as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of along the same lines as what I asked him. I mean, was it kind of a shock to go from that high to that low in the season?
I don't. To be honest, last year I didn't take it as a loss because I felt like it was a time where we had to regroup. We were a really young team, and I felt like we needed that year to get back as a family, know what's going on, the new game plan we're going to do with the new coach and new players, and I feel this year is going to be a great year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of a rebuilding year a little bit. So, 0-7, but you win your last 2 games, and there was a blowout in there. And even though Valley was really injured, and I'll start with you, was that just a huge confidence boost to beat a high-profile team like that to end your season?
Oh yeah, I feel that as much hard as we put in, we can beat any team, and hopefully this year we'll have a lot of heart.
All right. What about you? Did you feel like did you need that? How important was that win for you at the end of the season?
I think it helped the whole team, not only the team but coaches too. I think they see that we could be good if we put in the work that we can play with anybody, beat anybody that we go against. Even though Valley they had quite a few guys out. I mean, they still had good competitors in there playing. Their backups are just as good as their starters, so I think it helped us a lot winning that game.
Yeah. Going into the season, I mean, tough conference as always. Some of those other teams look to be just as good. What are your expectations? How do you expect the season to go? Any specific goals?
I think we can compete with anybody in our conference. I know we lost some key guys, but all the other teams lost key guys too. So we're just as strong as they are. So I feel like this year our goal is to have a winning season. I feel like lacking last year. I feel like if we win more games, and the more we win, the more momentum we get, and we can probably beat any team in our conference. I believe that.